Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm the CEO and founder of Logic Integration out of Lone Tree, Colorado. Today I'm going to be removing old school mini blinds and putting in wireless Screen Innovations shades powered by Somfy motors. Let's get started. We got Piper the dog helping. So we got the old crappy mini blinds, taking those out. Alright, we're going to be putting in some Screen Innovation shades with some Somfy motors. Got our workstation. Sony and Origin are the sponsor of our workstation. The shades are really well packaged. They came in a master pack, and then they're in individual boxes wrapped, and then they're also labeled. Got all the mounting hardware in a separate box. We're going to take down the old shades, the manual shades. Take off the old brackets. Alright, we're going to mount the Screen Innovations brackets where the old brackets were. These don't require spacers with this kind of window because the battery pack is actually inside the shade. The smaller shade has the battery pack on the outside just because of the length of the box. The box isn't labeled special mounting, so I probably recommend that they do that in the future. So I didn't pre-drill these at all. I just used drywall screws that kind of self-tap. Right. So you want to make sure these levers are all the way to the left, which disengages the lock. And then once you have the shade locked in, you're just going to push the levers to the right. Levers to the right, and that's it. Alright, after you mount the brackets and put the shade up, make sure the shade is level. And you can do that by using the little levers, the mounting levers, and slowly adjusting them. And tweak them a little bit from there. If they're way off, you obviously need to adjust the brackets and the screws, but good way to tweak them. So make sure you leave the plastic peely on until you're done programming them and IDing them. Alright, so this is how you charge the shades. It's really nice. It actually has a magnetic connector similar to Apple's magnetic connector to their laptops. So basically undo the band, plug it into an outlet, and no matter how tall the shade is, they give you plenty of cord, and I basically just put it right there, and that's how you charge the shade and activate it. Alright, I'm going to plug in my access point here into a PoE switch. I have an Arachnus switch. Alright, so I got that plugged in. Doesn't look like there's any link lights on the back. I got a link light on the front though, so that'll work.
Alright, so once you get all the shades mounted and level and get the access point, the Wi-Fi access point plugged in, you're going to download the Tahoma app and create an account for the customer. It has to be an email and obviously a password, and you'll get logged in. The nice thing is once you log into the app and the app connects to the shades through the access point, all the shades are already in there. You don't need to learn the shades. They do that at the factory, which is really nice. If you want to rename them into a different name, you can do that, and then you can create your scenes and you're off to the races.
Alright, so I got them all activated in the app. And we lowered them. They're very quiet. So I'll set the start and stop limits after this. And I level them as well. Alright, so we've taken off all the peelies on the outside, and then there is a peelie on the bottom of the shades as well. So we'll take that off.
Hey Google, open the master bedroom shades.
Alright, so I installed 6 Screen Innovation shades with Somfy motors. By the time I took down the mini blinds and then put up all the new shades and programmed the scenes and all that, probably spent a little under 2 hours on all that. I have no training in doing that, just tried to figure it all out. I have a few suggestions for improvements, but other than that, it was a really easy install. Wife and the family loves them, so good experience.